pulled each other's bluff and just all gone for the hearts.
But anyway,
like
here we go. 5 lights. And we're off racing here for Summit League Racing Mckeon Division Round 12 in Zandvoort. And the McLaren brothers getting off to a good start. Oh, there's a little bit of contact off at the top there.
Yes, between Drastic Blaze and Crispy, they made a little bit of contact in the middle of turn 1, and thankfully for the pair of them, they have both remained unscathed. Blaze having to fight his position on Evo, though.
Someone's back. Kiki.
That is Kiki. Yep, the lone medium runner already in the wars. And Snipes has lost out a bit as well. He's down to P16. Don't know if he has damage as well. There could be a lot of damage in the midfield, to be honest. There were lots of sudden position changes. There must have been some kind of carnage. As Ads is being a bit racy on Snipes as well, the championship leader could be scoring very little points here.
We'll see. Here we go. Sora up 7 spots in 1 lap. Has hit the points position now, Sam. Sora's having a fantastic opening lap.
Indeed, must have avoided whatever carnage happened on that first lap. And yeah, very opportunistic racing from Sora.
Evo is also up 2 spots, sitting in P5. Having a look at Blaze. Of course, no DRS assistance for the first 2 laps of the race. Excuse me. A little bit of a burp there. I apologize.
Yeah, I know Evo and Blaze are quite friendly, so I'm sure they're going to probably be working together at this moment. And their main focus is staying with the top 3, because they look like they got pace.
Yes,
the key thing is keeping in the DRS.
Speaking of keeping in the DRS, everyone except for Kiki is freaking in the train right now, still.
Yeah, but I do always like to see that. I mean, it does mean that there's less chance for racing, but at the same time, everyone's close. Oh, Snipes! Oh, that's a bit naughty from Snipes. He's put his nose in, tried to go for a gap on Riggs, and has found himself dropped down to P18, and Riggs has been spun as well. And what that now means as well is that some people have lost the train.
Yes.
Yeah, that is not ideal. I mean, I always try and call things as they see it, but from what I could see, Snipes kind of
stuck his nose where the sun don't shine.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
and he paid for it, obviously. Well, you know, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. And I was saying earlier, you know, you never know when it comes to how tight the track is, and like you go for like these sneaky little overtakes, and just because the track is so tight, you know, it's a very risk versus reward type of scenario.
Also, as well, something that I missed is that Snipes' teammate Zydrad got caught up in that as well. So both Alfa Romeos are not in the best position at the moment.
I may have a little.
Neither is Race Roller either. He's nearly lost the DRS to the top 5 and has absolutely barely any ERS to play with as well. And Simba is sitting pretty behind him on 95%. Simba will be on the blower to Race Roller. I think they're in a party together saying, please, can you let me through? I clearly have the pace. I clearly have the...
And he's going for it, too.
ERS, and he's
Ham's having a look, too, though. Oh, Ham. Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's some action going down here, folks.
Corey and Sora going side by side as well. Yeah, this is getting spicy.
I have no idea.
Oh, this is gonna result in an accident, isn't it? Oh dear. To be fair, you know what? This is great. Oh, never mind.
Oh, there goes Corey. Oh, Sora's lost 2 spots now.
Never mind. It was fun whilst it was clean. There was always going to be contact, if we're being completely honest with ourselves.
Yeah, I think so.
And he's going to try and make the way through as well.
It was just a little bit inevitable.
Meadow's not going to lunge it. But yeah, bit of contact between Ham and Corey. Ham will be completely and utterly calm after that. And bit of contact between Corey and Sora. Corey will be completely and utterly calm after that.
Well, didn't Corey have an incident earlier or last week as well? Was he caught up in that?
He had an incident with Finn last week. Yeah.
Right. So just more controversy for Corey to deal with.
There's lots of controversy in this race. I mean, you got, yeah. But one thing I think this race could be shaping out to be is very much a battle between the top 5 and no one else, because, and I think as well potentially Evo could begin to lose this train as well, as Evo's running with a lot less battery. Like Midzi and Crispy in particular are chilling. They're chilling on their battery. They've got masses and are, yeah, very comfortable compared to the likes of Evo especially.
Evo, yeah, running up just under 40% battery compared to everyone else. Clearly, over 50.
He is in the train though. He is in the train, and that's important.
Yes, it's just.
I do feel like Midzi could pull the pin whenever he wants to though, and turn this 5-car train certainly into a 4-car train, maybe a 3-car one, as Ham does now get past Race Roller.
Yeah, that looked a lot cleaner this time.
That was brewing for a while. That was. Finley and Medal side by side into turn 1. Finley gets the position as well. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Simba's not trying to use a bit more of his battery, try and get into that top 5 fight.
Now, one thing I do have to ask you, because obviously you're the race driver, so I have to ask, what would you recommend, the hard to mediums, or are some people going to risk it and, try and stay out and go hard to soft?
Oh, I feel like if you stay out, you're just going to drop to last, and you have to make so many overtakes. I would go hard medium myself.
Yeah.
I don't think the softs are particularly brilliant here. There's a yellow flag. I don't know who that was.
I think that's Zydred. That's Zydred.
Yeah, I think it's Zydred just letting. Yeah, he's just letting a few drivers through. Fair enough. I think Simba had a bit of a mistake as well because he just lost half a second to Evo. So this is very much a 5-car train, and Evo's regained a bit of his battery actually as well. I'm very impressed with Evo and Blaze for keeping up with this. But I don't think, but to be honest, I don't really think Midzi is pushing that much in the lead. I think he is very comfortable at the moment. He's on 90% battery, and him, Finn and Crispy, I think at the moment it's simply get into a situation where they know, because they will all be in the same party together at the moment. They always are. They were last week. Get into a situation where those 3 will be the podium, and then fight it out at the end. I think that's what's going to happen in this race.
All right, we'll see if Sem the prognosticator is correct here, folks. That's it's a good guess.
Oh, as Ham's managed to snag a little bit of DRS from Zydrad as well. So that's gained Ham about a 10th or so, which he'll be quite grateful of. This is another yellow flag as Zydrad again is getting out of the way. And here's a battle brewing. Roller versus Corey.
What the hell was that?
They came together on the final lap in Britain. So, again, is this going to get spicy?
A little bit of deja vu, perhaps?
No, it's not going to get spicy yet.
No, not
That's
yet.
a shame.
Well, we're still early.
I don't know why I'm trying to tempt fate. I don't know. I just want carnage. I just want an argument in one of the chats after the race. I don't know.
Sem is chaos. Sem is turned to Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park. He's just all about chaos theory. Destroy the world.
Definitely.
The world. Anyways, back to the race. The top 4 still, or the top 5 actually still in that little train, but him is actually making up slowly but surely a little bit of time.
He's dumping his battery at the moment, trying to get there, and that's what I said that I thought Simba should have done. But instead he got overtaken by Ham, and now Ham is breaking clear of him. Simba's he's playing this race kind of passively at the moment, and I'm not sure I like it. I'm not sure I like Simba's strategy at the moment.
Hear that, Simba? He doesn't like it. Smarten up.
Yeah. It sounds like I'm just complaining or something.
I know, I'm just over here just like, yeah, sure, man.
I don't like it. I'm just like...
Like, I'm just grateful that I can drive sometimes.
I like Simba. I just feel like he's got 50%
He could be doing more.
battery. He should use it. He
Yeah.
he should have used it to stay within ham, and then he'd have been able to use his DRS rather than using.
Hey, I get it, man. If I know my friend can do better, then I get upset too, because it's like, mate, I know you're better than this.
That's one way of putting it. Yeah. Meanwhile, Ham is just going full ERS rinsing mode
I
to
think
try and get to the top 5.
I
feel like he's going to go for a bit of an undercut, maybe, Ham, and trying to kind of play himself at least somewhat into play. Or maybe just hoping for a safety car. I think Blaze made a little bit of an error as well. That kind of opens up the top 3 again, but they're too close to each other at the moment. Look at Crispy's ERS, by the way. Bro is just chilling. He is just comfortable. He is loving life with 98% battery. Like that's just disrespectful at that point, really. When you have that much, like that's some good driving from Crispy.
And the McLaren boys definitely have to be weary of the Williams man here.
Indeed, they do.
It's definitely going to be. It's going to be under the undercut. It has to be. Like, I have a feeling Crispy's going to do some cheeky shit when it comes to the strategy, not driving wise. Not driving wise. Strategy wise.
Yeah, maybe. Although I'm thinking their gap to P6 and P7 is quite healthy. They could afford to go a little bit longer, have a bit of an overcut even, and then try and work the race out that way. Because the idea being that the race is only really decided in the final couple of laps anyway, so may as well. Yeah, may as well.
Yeah, makes sense. May as well.
Yeah. It's Corey's. I've had a little bit of a look at Race Roller as well. I think this battle could get tasty soon. It's good. I think this battle's going to get tasty this lap, to be honest. I think Corey, he got within like half a tenth of Roller. I think he's going to go for it. Yeah, he's going to go for it. He's definitely going to go for it. Here we go. Roller's using his battery. Roller's flashing. Side by side into turn 1. They're going to have massive overspeed. Simba's going to be taken out as well. No, he's not. Okay.
Oh.
I just got a little scared. I thought Corey was going to like go ridiculously late on the brakes like he did at Silverstone, and then something was going to happen. But
it was nice. It was nice. Like it could have been a replay. It was a nice overtake by Corey.
Yeah, but he does not now have like 0 battery, but then so does Race Roller. So.
And of course, you got Sora just waiting in the wings right here.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more battery. I think he can definitely get Race Roller. You might even try and lunge him in the middle sector area. It looks like he's got quite a good bit of momentum.
Yeah, the Red Bulls up 7 spots and 4 spots respectively. So Red Bull's doing very nice.
Sora's going to go for it into this corner. I didn't expect him to go for it this early. Oh, that is very aggressive. Yeah. That's very aggressive. That's right on the limit, that is.
Naughty, naughty.
Yeah, that's right. That's right on the limit. I'd say that's maybe fair enough, but you could argue it's a bit of a push to pass kind of a thing as well. As Mitzi and Finn, interestingly, are deciding to swap positions. I wonder why that is. Are they trying to gap Blaze? I didn't even notice that. Yeah, they've gapped Blaze. I think they decided to up the pace a bit. Try and make it them 3. Crispy ain't going anywhere. He's got a full battery. It's all about whether they can break Blaze and Evo. And Blaze, I think, must have made a bit of a mistake because he's very low on his battery and is right on the fringes of losing DRS. I can see that he's pushing very hard at this moment. He's right on the limit, Blaze. But I think the others ahead of him, if they wanted to, they could just use a bit of battery and stay clear of him.
Yeah, I think that if they knew how low Blaze was, they might even use that battery a little bit. But
I think they will do, actually, because Zydrad will be in the party with them, and he's retired from the race. So he'll be able to give him a bit of information if he so chooses, of course.
Of course, yes. Zydrad.
He might choose not to, but...
Zydrad just turned into Jeff. Or I guess it's Mark now. It's Mark now, isn't it?
Mark with a C.
Mark with a C.
It is.
Mark with a C. I don't know where the accent came from. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Mark of the
Anyways.
Sea's Australian now, I guess. Mark's, it's an Australian name, to be fair.
Hey, Mark Webber.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Anyways, this is still the very tight race in the top 5. I'm a little surprised that Ham looks kind of comfortable sitting in P6. He was trying to go to catch up for his teammate, but I think he's kind of comfortable with that 2-second gap, at least for the time being. As the McLaren brothers switch once, did they switch again? No, I'm just.
It's still Finn in P1.
Yeah.
They might switch at some point, but I'm not sure.
Now, one thing I am noticing, I think they did do a switch so Midzi can save battery. Because you can see Finn is using it. Finn's like less than 50.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's interesting. Finn's used an awful lot at the moment. Maybe they need to swap once again and have Finn save his battery a bit. Sora's now past Corey. Snipes is now trying to pass Medal. He's going to complete that move? Yes, he is. That midfield battle, I'm sorry, looks like absolute hell at the moment. Like, they're just... they're kind of just, like... It's just so spaced out from the front. And they're just going to be fighting over the scraps of, like, P10 by the end of the race. Like, and that's...
Well, to be fair, the best place they could get in this train is P8, so it's not the end of the world. There's three positions where they could get points. It's just that there's, what, like... 6 different cars vying for that position, or well, it's more than 6. There's 8.
Indeed.
It's ridiculous.
Very tight. Also, thank you to Kiki for not retiring immediately, despite his lap 1 spin. He's trying to stick it in there for a safety car. I did kind of expect that to happen at some point, that Finn and Midzi would swap again. They obviously have a bit of a plan for when they are going to be swapping. Maybe they've had a little bit of an ERS check with each other. And Finn says, please can I save a bit as well? There's Ads and Jam battling it out as well. P12.
Yeah, it's these trains, man. Until we get that first pit stop, everyone's pretty much going to be on even footing.
I wonder when we're going to get our first pit stop in the top 5. Which one of them it's going to be. The issue with Blaze in particular is that he doesn't have the ERS to really contend with the guys ahead of him. He can get that track position, but he's just going to lose it on ERS anyway.
You got to give him credit though. Like, even though he's down at 20%,
he's having a good race.
A lot of people would definitely fall behind at this point because of the fact that he's got such low battery. But he's keeping up, so you got to give him props for that much.
Yeah, it's going to help his race at least when contending with Ham, for example, if Ham does close up. Because if he had lost the train, I feel like he'd drop off considerably pace-wise. As Jam's now going for the undercut. That's the first person to pit. That's the first person to go for the undercut.
Very interesting. Okay.
I wonder how IRP can get in the undercut. I feel like I don't know. I think it was like P13. I think. How much battery does he have as well in the pit lane? Sort of 41%. Okay.
Well, 21 laps on the mediums. That's asking a little bit too much, I think. I would feel much safer if it was 15 lap mediums.
Yeah, his tires are going to be shredded at the end of the race, but yeah, I think it's reasonable to go for that.
Yeah. So, anyways, the drunk Canadian is guessing that we're going to see some pit stops around lap 20 and lap 21.
Yeah, I think we'll see a couple on lap 18 and 19 as well. There could be a bit of a scurry in the midfield at some point.
And our 5-man train for the lead here, still running solid, but drastic, under 10% battery now. I'm nervous for my boy Blaze at this point, because I just know how hard it is to keep up with guys, especially freaking Crispy over here with 90% battery.
Yeah, I'm kind of just amazed at Crispy's management. But Or one issue I think that the top guys are going to have when they pit, it's kind of just like when Kiki decides to pit. Because Kiki is obviously down in P18, but his gap to the leaders is about 20 seconds, and that's roughly what you need for a pit stop. So their undercut could just not work.
Trying to get a look here at the tire temperatures here for Midzi. They're looking okay. They're in the low hundreds.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Managing it well at the moment. Is anyone going to dive into the pits in the top 5 though? Not at the moment, no.
I still think it's too early, bro. Like, personally, like, even the way I used to drive, I remember, like, for that first stint, especially if you're starting on the hards, you try and get as much out of them as possible, and obviously not risking it too much with, like, an overcut, but, like, just try and push them as much as you possibly can so you have an easier time for your second stint.
And someone who usually goes long, who is going aggressive today, is Snipes. As Jam sets the fastest lap of the race. I don't know how that compares to Midzi, for example. I'm going to have a look. So he did an 11.8, I think. Yeah, gained about a second a lap on the leaders, and they're going considerably quicker than everyone else. So yeah, this will be interesting to see where Jam shakes out, at least at this phase of the race. He might be clinging on for dear life a bit when the others do come to pitting, but Jam's gone for some mammoth track position, and I can respect. Oh, Finley's off. Oh, it's not brought out a safety car. He's managed to save it enough for that, but Finley went for that undercut, and well, I think it's pretty obvious to say now that that undercut is not working with that moment.
Yeah, at least for that one. Simba and Corey are the next to come in. Same with Mercs.
Yeah, they're covering off Snipes and Finley. And I feel like Finley's moment is going to help out Corey and Simba quite nicely, to be honest. They are going to get undercut by Jam. To be honest, that was expected. And they have managed to keep a position over the Snipes. Yeah. Now, that's quite important. Corey lost a lot to Simba. He came in the pits right behind him. And he's lost like 1.8 seconds, so...
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he must have just had to be held a bit.
Interesting. We'll have to see.
For some reason, Sora's 5 seconds. Because Ham was like ahead of Simba. Yeah, that's why Sora's 5 seconds behind Ham. That explains it. Yeah. I was just a little confused. I thought that gap's a bit larger than it should be. As Crispy and Blaze are going for the undercut. And Ham's realised that he kind of has to pit this lap to
allow Evo to come in. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because Evo will come in next lap, Ham has to go in this lap.
But see, this is the McLarens. One of them is going to have to stay out an extra 2 laps.
Oh, that is very true, actually. Yeah, that's very true. This could mix up the train a bit.
Now, I'm assuming they'll let Midzi go in. Because Midzi has the more battery, and I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen, actually. I think Midzi's going to go in, and Finn will go around one more time.
Yeah, I think it gives Finn DRS as well on the start-finish straight. I think that's quite important as well. We'll have to see.
Well, it's nice too.
Finn could find himself having to do a lot of overtaking here.
That detection point is literally right at the exit of the chicane, so like they are perfect right now. Just give Finn nice DRS.
Yeah, I think Midzi should be the one that pits. Yeah, Midzi, that makes the most sense. That definitely makes the most sense. Yep.
And now we got Crispy on the charges.
I'm kind of surprised though that Crispy pitted that lap, given that both McLarens stayed out, because sure he will take the effective lead, but they're gonna pass him. No, they're gonna get up to him anyway. He'll take the lead over Midzi, but like the key thing for him is that, for example, that Finn ends up behind Blaze. Because Finn could end up behind Blaze and Evo, and that could be the main trouble here.
Yeah, that's a fair point. We'll see how Finn's doing. Finn's just coming up to turn 10 now.
This is yellow flag is set to 1. Who's that that's gone?
That's a Merc.
Nice race roller. Yeah, race roller has had a bit of a spin. But yeah, Blaze actually is in DRS of Mitzi, so
yeah, he's fallen. Sorry, Evo has fallen off the pace of Blaze. It was Evo that was right behind Blaze, right?
It's because Evo had to pit the lap. Evo chose to pit the lap later.
Ah,
that's why he's a bit out of sync.
Right.
As in does come Finn.
Now you were saying that hopefully he comes out in between Blaze and Evo. You were saying
that's where he needs to hope he comes out, but he could come out behind Evo, and that would not be good for his race. I think he'll come out ahead of him though. It'll be tight, but I think he should.
Let's see how the Ferraris I think are switching positions. There goes Ham.
That's very interesting.
And Finn, I think because of that switch, that allows Finn to get ahead.
He does get out ahead, and he has the freshest tyres now.
Yes, he does.
So this is now very much a race to the end. Crispy has managed to make the undercut work. However, with those slightly older tyres, is that going to come to bite him? He does have a bit of an ERS advantage over Midzi. But Midzi with that lap advantage and tyres, well, this could be quite interesting here. Crispy's doing a stellar job at the moment to stay out of that 1 second to Midzi.
And of course, Blaze right there as well. Blaze, I don't know.
He's doing a phenomenal job as well. He is doing a phenomenal job, Blaze, it does have to be said.
Yeah,
and Ham as well, he's played himself in behind Finn. Like, if Ham can kind of piggyback off Finn here, as Finn is probably going to close up to the top 3 with that tyre advantage, then... Well, Ham's kind of played his way into contention for the win, because he's got the same age tyres as Crispy, doesn't he? So Ham...
And he's just dragging his teammate along with him, too. Just dragging along Evo.
He could be on for a very good result here. This race is... I'm personally thinking that Blaze may be out of it at the moment, given his pace in the first stint. Not to... I mean, if he proves me wrong, then I'll be very happy to eat my own words, but yeah, I think it's between Crispy, Midzi, Finn, and maybe even Ham. I think Ham could be in contention in this race.
Yeah, he just
Ham's
needs to keep
very
up with
good at
Finn.
race management. He's very good at race management, and I think he if any driver, and as well he's got the buffer of his teammate behind him, if any driver can, for example, close that gap with Finn, then I think it's him. As Crispy, I think, is letting Midzi go at the moment. I think they are trying to break Blaze. I think that's what they're trying to do for their race. It's good to see Crispy up there again. It is very good to see Crispy up there again. He's a multiple race winner in this division, and he's very quick.
I can see that. Yes, and he's very good at the management aspect as well. It's not just fast.
He is. When he's on it, he is very good at that.
Looks like Finn
Someone who's also good at the management aspect is Snipes, as he somehow managed to slide his way into the points, and I think he could be looking for as high as P7 here, Snipes, which would be a very good recovery.
Honestly, Snipes has always been a cheeky little bugger when it comes to that. He's never actually, I think, gotten pole position to my knowledge and for me doing comms, but he's always up there. And of course, he's the championship leader for a reason. He's always consistent getting those points. And another sneaky little bugger is Jam, actually. Jam is...
Jam.
He's up, 9 positions or something like that?
Yeah, he does have those old tyres, but I think he's quite good at tyre management, so maybe he'll be alright. And someone, you were mentioning how good Crispy's been on his ERS. Blaze is struggling on his ERS at the moment. He was on nothing for most of that straight. He's just clinging on whatever he can to Crispy and Midzi at this stage of the race, and that makes sense as Kiki's had a bit of a moment.
Oh, Kiki, I think he's coming into the pits, yeah.
I think he's going to retire, to be honest. Yep, there we go.
All right, no safety car though, ladies and gentlemen, so it's all good in the hood.
Also, Mercedes last and second last at the moment. Not good for the Silver Arrows.
Race Roller and Mercs will be looking to forget about this week and definitely moving on to next week. Where are we going next week, by the way, Cor?
We are going to Monza.
Ooh, the Temple of Spad.
That's going to be very interesting with slipstreams and everything. As Corey and Ads are fighting, going into the final corner. Oh dear.
Looks like Crispy and Mizzy were not able to break away from Blaze, though. They're so close! But as we know, close only gets you points in the game of horseshoes. That's about it.
Indeed. And Snipes and Simba are racing as well. Oh, as Finley's suddenly lost like 3 positions. And oh! Finley's had a moment and has basically put metal in the wall. To be blunt about it, that's what's happened.
That's what's happened.
I think that's kind of a complete accident. They were sliding a bit, but yeah.
I mean, metal doesn't seem to have damage, so that's a positive. Oh, Snipes going for a move on Simba for P8.
Simba manages to fight back. I think that was actually. I think Snipes had made the move, and Simba's now past him.
Of course, you got Sora
and now
right
Mitzi
there
and
as well.
Crispy have broken the DRS of Blaze.
Yes, good call. So maybe that'll allow Finn to catch up to Blaze. We'll have to keep an eye on that because Finn, Ham, and Evo are right there in their own little train.
Although Ham and Finn are fighting.
Oh yeah, they are. Sorry, I'm on board with Sora, and I'm trying to freaking give everyone some love.
They're fighting amongst themselves a bit. Oh, it's Blaze! What? What the fuck happened? Oh wait, is that just me disconnecting?
You just scared the shit out of me for no reason.
On my screen, Blaze jumped to first and then
Oh, okay.
all the way down.
Gave me a heart attack. Everything is good though.
Hang on a minute.
I agree, Voldemort. I agree. Go Hawks.
I'm just a little.
It's okay. Deep breaths, brother. Deep breaths.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just confused with what's happened. I think actually, I don't think I think that was just my little weird disconnection moment. Except it's not actually fully DC'd me this time.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
I think it just put Blaze in a really weird position for me.
Well, guess this is going to be a worse position, brother, because Finn is in DRS range of Blaze now.
Oh, there we go. My gaps have sorted themselves out now. It was saying that Crispy was like minus 1.7 seconds behind Midley. I just knew that wasn't true. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. And Blaze jumped up temporarily into P1 as well, which was also weird.
Oh my god!
Jam and Simba. Jam and Simba. Oh, Jam does manage to keep the position. And we got Sora and Snipes right behind as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because Sora made the position on Snipes, obviously with that bit fresher tyres, and Ads is probably going to look to try and make the position on Snipes as well. I can only assume there is going to be a simply massive accident at some point with these 5 cars in a train within a second of each other.
Oh my goodness, going down and through turn 10. These men are
fighting. I'm scared.
Now we go into that chicane, 11 and 12. This is where things can happen. I'm just like holding my breath here. We've made it through. Now we get a nice aerial shot. Ah, man. The things I would do to be in this helicopter right now.
Finish just past Blaze. And Evo's trying it on his teammate Ham as well.
Oh my goodness.
Evo decided enough to play in the team games with Ham and then quickly retracts his decision because he doesn't want to crash into his teammate. And Simba and Jam as well again. Oh my god.
Simba has to slot back into that position.
Jam is parking the bus. Well and truly.
Alright, I'm going to go back to the top here. I honestly, I wish I could show you guys both battles at the same time. Just do a double screen, the top battle and that middle battle.
Yeah, definitely. It's a shame I can't stream as well and show it. I'm thinking maybe my internet issue sorted itself. We can hope.
Knock on
So I
wood.
didn't actually properly disconnect. I didn't properly disconnect that time, so I think we're good.
Yeah, well, knock on wood, right? You gotta just make sure you knock on something. You can't, you don't want to jinx it.
Yep. I think. Oh no, no. I was gonna say I thought Crispy was gonna pass Midzi there, but changed his mind. And here we go. Jam versus Simba, part 9. I think. I don't know. Feels like part 9.
Jam's got nothing.
Jam
no
leaving
battery.
the inside open. But that does mean that he's getting better grip. That's the thing. Oh! That was...
Oh, here comes... Oh, there's contact! There it is!
Yeah.
Just on... Coming into turn 2. Very unfortunate there for Jam, as he got clipped by Sora.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be very happy with that.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to be interested. Very happy about that. Here's take a look at the replay. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We're live to the left, replay to the right. And it happened right here. Yeah, just the little clip on the inside.
And now Sora versus Simba. So Simba has gone from being the hunter to being the hunted.
Oh, watch out, Simba. Sora's out for blood.
He is. And really, these guys have nothing to lose as well. They are pretty much just fighting for that P7 with that 10-second gap to P6.
And there we go. Sora going up the
They can
inside.
fight as hard as they like.
Oh, there goes Snipes!
That's aggressive. That's very aggressive.
Hello, Snipes. Welcome to the party, buddy. Oh, wow.
They were gonna crack that.
Oh, my goodness. Jam is retired from the session now. So, yeah, he's definitely pissed. I think that's safe to say.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, like, it was very careless from Sora, I would say.
We'll let the stewards deal with it. We have the replay, ladies and gentlemen. If you need the replay, just hit me up. Got the 15-second file or 10-second file, whatever it is.
Indeed. But now Sora's going to try and, I think, gap Simba with those fresher tyres. Simba, I do think it's a case of what if. I feel like he could have used a bit more battery at the start of the race. And he could have maybe been in with the top 6 just from using a bit more battery. But... And all the playing it safe seems to have done is just let him be further in the clutches of the guys towards the end of the top 10. As he's now going to have a massive run on Sora, although he's not making the move at the moment.
Now,
he turned off his DRS.
Sorry, Sam. If you're Crispy at this point in time, you got what 55% battery. Mizzy's got 20% battery. If you're Crispy, are you just chilling right here to like the final lap, use all that battery, and just make the move going to turn 1 on the final lap? Like, is that a strategy?
I think you are. I think you are. Yeah. I think with that tyre advantage, I don't think he could try and scamper away from Midzi, and he's got to have that ERS advantage until the last. At this stage, they won't know how much each other have.
Touché.
I feel like it's very much just either they both know how much each other has, or neither of them know.
Yeah.
It'll be one of the two, and then, but yeah. Oh, there's a moment.
Oh, Finn! Oh, that's not cool. He has completely lost the front wing entirely. And that's a VSC now. It's a VSC. I just noticed that. A late virtual safety car.
Yeah. Shame it's not full. That would have been interesting.
I can tell you Sora's going to be loving this. Sora's going to be like, P6? What?
But yeah, that is a very unfortunate mistake for Finn. And
retires as well.
Yeah, that's cost him a podium.
Yeah, Finn's going to be kicking himself for sure. I'm not sure if he made maybe contact with one of the Ferrari drivers into turn 13
I
and 14.
don't know. It would have been Ham behind him. I feel Well, oh no, it was Blaze behind him. I don't feel like they would have made contact. I don't know. It's just key of who gets the best VSC restart now. I think they're kind of all very tight on their deltas. Midzi and Crispy slowing down big time. I think they must have just hit a really low point in their delta. And this is, well, this is a big worry, I think.
Oh, drastic surround! Drive-through penalty for Sparks. Drastic with the spin. Chaos has ensued, and we are back to racing speed.
How did that happen? How did that happen?
Drastic just lost it.
VSC.
He just lost it.
Under VSC. That's crazy. He'd worked his way up into. Yeah, he'd done all that work to get P3, and now it's just completely on kaput. I mean, unlike Finn, he hasn't sustained any damage, so he should be able to nurse home this P5. But wow. And what an opportunity for the Ferrari team. Suddenly this battle between Ham and Evo is a battle for the final podium position.
Yeah, is that going to be a respectful battle, or is the Ferrari drivers going to be battling it out here?
Evo was willing to put his car there, and I think your Evo, like, you do fight. Like, I know it's your teammate, but it's a podium position, for goodness sake. You've got to fight it. He's got a lap fresher tyres, and he's got 20% more battery. I think you do fight it. He did make sure that he didn't overly do it when they fought a few laps ago. I think it was about lap 25 or something.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it.
Here we go. He is going for it. They're having a little scrap now, the Ferraris. Ham is quite happy for Evo to be in the lead in the penultimate lap, so that is interesting. But I don't know if he knows that Evo has that ERS advantage. Oh, I'm intrigued at which Ferrari takes this. And I think, as well, Crispy versus Midzi, this is firmly on for the race win as well. I think this is the main event from now until the end of the race. Crispy versus Midzi. The gap's half a second, and either one of these two could win this race. Crispy's got that ERS advantage, but Midzi's got better tyres and a 7/10 gap. Is that going to be enough?
We'll have to find out. Here we go through that chicane of 11 and 12.
And we're about to round the final corner to start the final lap. It seems like people's tyres maybe are giving up in the fast right. So are these guys going to be cautious with it? Absolutely not. No. They're sending it.
Crispy's...
And here we go. Midzi is flashing. Crispy's going to have a huge overspeed here. Is he going to go for it into turn one? Oh, he thinks about it. And he's a bit cautious. He's got one more DRS straight to go for it. As Ham and Evo are battling out as well. Oh! Contact! Oh, they're alive. They're alive.
They're alive.
The Ferrari team manager, Fred Vasseur, was not going to get... Thankfully, is not going to be pulling what's left of his hair out.
Yo, Crispy's still fighting it.
Williams and McLaren. Yeah, Crispy's got the ERS advantage. It's about who makes the fewest mistakes. I feel like there is still a shot for Crispy going into this final sector. He's going to be given it absolutely everything. He knows that Midzi has nothing left.
Oh my goodness, he's got so much extra speed. It's just not enough room.
Could this come down to the line? This could come down to a drag race to the line.
Oh.
Crispy will have that. You know how early the DRS comes for the line.
Yeah, it's like right
Crispy could
here,
still
isn't
get
it?
This. He could still get this.
There it is.
The DRS is here.
Oh
He's
my
got the
god.
slipstream. They're going to be going side by side up towards the line.
Oh my god! Oh!
Quincy by 200ths of a second. By 200ths of a second. And Evo just gets the podium over Ham as well. Wow. What a finish. Wow.
Wow.
Well, what an end to the race.
Golden egg fryer. No! We got Crispy fans. Hey, Crispy got a solid podium. I don't think that's anything to scoff at. And I mean, what? Just 300ths of a second under Midzi. That's
just giving Midzi, Crispy, and Evo the roles,
okay,
so
fair
that
enough.
they can join
All right, fair enough, fair enough. I'll
From
let
the
you do
little
that
Discord
stuff.
call.
I'll let you do that stuff while I read out everything, so Owen Howell doesn't kick my ass.
Yeah. Oh, what a race to the end, though. I really did not know he was gonna get it.
Yeah, in my defense, Owen, there was a lot of battles going on, and I just didn't know where to focus at that point. But yeah, the Ferraris had a great battle towards the end as well.
Well, that was a brilliant end to the race, though. I really enjoyed that, and Midzy and Crispy they firmly kept it respectable. Crispy could have dived it. He could have dived it a couple of times, but he chose not to. And he did get that opportunity going up towards the line. It could have gone either way there.
It's
it
true.
could have gone either way.
All right, so I'm just going to run through the grid one time for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. We got B Midzy in P1, Crispy P2, Evo in P3, Ham P4, Blaze in P5, Sora in P6, Simba P7, Ads in P8, Snipes, our championship leader, in P9, gets some solid points, and Core to round us out in P10. Fastest lap goes to SLR Metal with a 110.333, but he finishes in P16, so of course he will not get that point. So yeah, there you have it, folks. Finn is the end of qualification or classification. Owen, there you go. And yeah,
yep, all the way down to the bottom of the grid as well.
Yeah, don't worry, I've done it. Don't yell at me. Jesus, I feel like I didn't do that last week, and now I'm getting yelled at. But
just
yeah, everything's
waiting on Crispy and Evo to join the audio channel. I mean, I don't know.
Whatever you call this.
Maybe Midzy can point.
I don't